I chose to play the didgeridoo because I was in Australia over 20 years ago and listened to a street player playing one, and from that moment forward the earth moved to me. This is the only instrument that really I had to learn to play this thing. I got to know a gal who owned a didgeridoo shop in Sydney on the Rocks, and she was an incredible player, and I took lessons from her. She introduced me to people, some Aboriginal, some non-Aboriginal players that taught me lessons, and so over the last 20 years I've been playing the didge. So it's the world's oldest wind instrument. It's about 40,000 years old. It is all done with eucalyptus trees that are hollowed out by termites, and so the Aboriginals would knock out the termites and build a mouthpiece and open the bell up and create a ceremonial instrument called the yidaki. And it was used in ceremonies, it was used in weddings. I've actually played at, I think, 5 weddings. I would walk down the aisle before the bride and groom, and I would clear the room of the evil spirits. Everybody at a wedding is expecting a violin and expecting certain things to happen, and when a didgeridoo that is microphone and it's loud comes on, everybody shuts up. I've played in a band several times as a sort of a backup and sort of a drone behind the lead guitar, so it was fun. But I do play the Native American flute and the Irish tin whistle. They're not all the same. Each one has a different key, and they play very different. Each one, because they're not manufactured in a plant, they're manufactured by nature. Each one is very, very unique and very different. Some are more difficult to play, some are much easier to play. Some are louder, some are quieter, but they can vary in key tremendously. One of the ways that I've learned to play was to listen to others. It took me 10 years before I could learn to bounce my breath through the didge. And not because I wasn't trying, it's just really hard. And once you learn it, it's like, wow, how come I couldn't do that before? You know, it's a very, very unique instrument. Yeah. You pick a rhythm and you stick with it, and then you just kind of build on it, or you change it up a little bit. There's really no, it changes, every time I pick up the instrument it sounds different to me.